Let's continue it from my last video. And if you have not seen my last video, so you can just take a link from the description box. And we are just configuring Azure backup. So you can take it the link from the description box and continue it from there. If you want to watch complete series, the entire series link is also there in the description box. So we have downloaded the vault credential as in the last video. So I'm just copying these credentials to my client machine, and that is here. This is not hosted in the same Azure subscription where I'm going to take a backup. So I'm just let me show you. I don't have this machine available. I can see nothing is there, none of the virtual machine configure in this subscription. So it's a complete different machine. So I just copied that from there, and now I'm going to add these credentials. Click on next. It will ask to generate a passphrase. So I just generate it once again here, and I'm copying it. It's asking me to give a location so it can store it. So let me just quickly browse the location. Okay. Now it's registering my server to Microsoft Azure backup. It will take couple of minutes. It take few minutes to get it done. So just wait for that. Okay, so now as the registration is completed, we can see it here. Once it's complete, you will get, I'm getting a warning because I have stored the passphrase at local machine. So it is not a recommended approach. This is what we have. You need to ensure that it should be as a secure and the secret ones. I have shown here because I will delete this VMs and everything. So when the video get published, so nothing to worry about for me at this moment. Now I'm just check that the launch Microsoft Azure Recovery Agent and closing it. So this is what the Microsoft Azure backup structure is ready. I need to schedule a backup now. So the backup can get executed automatically. Here, first I do one thing. Let me quickly check. I don't think so anything I have at the server. So okay. Let me take a folder here. My folder or my docs. I'm just creating it a folder. So what I want. Okay. Backup. Let me quickly create one text file here just as a sample. So I must have something to take a backup. Okay, so now I have a data. For that I want to take a backup. Okay, so let's continue and schedule a backup from here. Okay, now it's asking me what I have to add because I've configured the file, and so I'm just adding a folder which I have right now created. I'm adding this only as an item. Click next. How many times or you want to run a backup thrice in a day, maximum thrice in a day, the option. 7:30 a.m. I just keep it as it is. If I want, I can put it more that the other timings also, or in a weekly I can set it up weekly also. This is the default schedule policy. So now is the retention, weekly retention, monthly retention, and yearly retention. So I'm just keeping it as it is. And okay, now it's taking online transfer data. Yes, it must go to the online structure and the configuration that you want to use it right now. So these are the sample things that is the just click on next to continue online, and let me check next. Okay, confirmation it's asking. Retention is 180 days, which I have taken it as a default one. If you want to modify it, you can modify as per your requirement. So now I just need to execute the backup. This one I have done. The schedule, the default schedule is done. And now if I want to execute it, so let me quickly run the backup now. So the folders, okay, backing up. This is what I am doing it as an explicit execution of backup. Like manually, I'm executing the backup to take the backup of data. It take few minutes to get data transferred at the server at Azure backup vault. Okay, now the backup we can see it's completed. It would be totally depend on size, how much size you have in your backup. So now I'm just closing it right here and let me go back at Azure portal to check it out. So switch to my Azure portal and I'm going to my backup vault. In the backup vault, if you go in the backup items, you can see the Azure backup agent has taken a one item backup. So what it has taken, just double click on that. You can see the backup item C drive in that particular file and folder, the last backup taken, which we have manually done that. And if I double click on that, you can see the backup information, which is the backup has been taken by that agent. So now the backup is we have the particular folders backup, which we have taken it. Now our next step, we have to perform a recovery of this. So how we can do that? Let me quickly show you. So just going back at my server, and suppose the file which we have taken a backup, it's get deleted. Let me delete it. Okay. So now it's get deleted and I need to recover it. So for that process, I just need to click on recover data for this server. Yes. Click on next. Individual file and folders. Click on next. Select the volume. It asking me the volume where I have taken a backup. So the oldest backup available and the newest backup available is. Just click on mount. So once I clicked on mount, it will mount the entire backup data here, and we have to extract the data whatever we want from that. It take a couple of minutes because it's downloading the data and mounting it here. So just wait for a few minutes. Now this has been completed. So just click on browse. So that will show the Explorer. Okay. Okay. Now you can see the folder is mounted. I can copy the text from here and I need to put that file at my local PC. Now you can see the local disk. This is my C drive. The local drive is there. And this is the folder which is copied as an app drive and it's like the mounted folder, the mounted drive. So this is a temporary, it's mounted as a temporary drive, which is just copied from server location. The next part, once I have done that, I can unmount it, my backup. I just unmounted that drive and now it's had been removed automatically. The drive which was mounted because of backup. So now I have recovered my file here. The same way you can recover the data, whatever you have stored in your Azure backup. So that's all about this guys, and I will be back soon with the next video. The link for the next video is also in description box, so you can watch it from there, as well as the entire series video link is there. So you can watch the entire Azure Beginners to Professional series. Thank you so much. Till that time, have a good day.